Well, good morning, Miramar. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, you can check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with us, we have our very own Commissioner Carson Eddie Edwards, who is going to be bringing a wonderful event to the City of Miramar. And we love events where we can eat. So this is going to be one that is going to be amazing. It is the fifth annual Taste of the Caribbean Islands, or I guess I should ask Commissioner Edwards, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Tell me.
It's tomato or tomato.
Long as the food is good, right?
That's right. That's right. So, Taste of the Caribbean Islands is happening on June 28th. We're over at the Regional Park, Miramar Regional Park, home of the amphitheater, and that's 16801 Miramar Parkway. We all know where that is. It's from 5 to 10 p.m. And we have a fantastic day, that's going to just bring the flavor of the Caribbean. Of course, June is Caribbean American Heritage Month, and we're celebrating. And this is how we close off the month on the 28th with a real big bang. And it's called a Taste of the Caribbean Islands because we're going to have some remarkable chefs that's bringing the taste. We have, I'll tell you, we've got from Jamaica, Chef Reese, and
Mhm.
he's from St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, the bread basket of Jamaica, and he's bringing his Jamaican flavor. Then we have five-time Super Bowl chef and founder of Catering CC Inc., Chef Winston Williams. He's from the Virgin Islands. That's another set of tastes that's coming. And then
Nice.
from Dominican chef Guillermo Vasquez, and he's serving Dominican and Puerto Rican delights. So it's a diversity of flavors that you'll get a chance to taste. Now they're doing demos as well as sampling.
Well, and here you go. All right. I'm already going to be gaining another 10 pounds. I love the fact that the Caribbean encompasses so many different types of food and different types of cuisine. And it looks like the city of Miramar, is making that happen because we are a diverse city.
We are a diversity. Our diversity is our strength. And events like these bring us all together between the food and the music. I mean, we come together and we celebrate. And this month we're celebrating the Caribbean heritage. So we ask all our residents to come on out, get a taste of the Caribbean islands, enjoy the food, and of course, the music. Because here's the good news. After you eat all that food, you burn those calories by dancing to the music. So you will leave losing some pounds.
There
All
you
right.
go. There you go. But truly, it always is a party, and it always is a way, as you mentioned, to bring together all the different cultures that are home to Miramar and throughout South Florida, because we also know, Commissioner Edwards, that people come to our city because we do have this diversity, and they feel comfortable coming and joining with us on any of these events that we have.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And the Caribbean has played an integral role in the from the inception of the United States. One of the founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, was born on the island of Nevis in the Caribbean. And I could go on talk about accomplishments of a number of Caribbean Americans. Sidney Poitier, the first black actor to win an Oscar. Harry Belafonte, the first person to sell 1 million copies of his record. Neil deGrasse Tyson has roots in the Caribbean. So we have contributed so much, and we are proud that we are able to celebrate this heritage right here in the United States. So June 28th, come on out. Now, let me tell you, the entertainment is going to be amazing. We're going
Okay.
to we're gonna kick things off with some steel pan. Of course, we have the Junkanoo Parade. We have the Bahamian Junkanoo, Mocha Jumbies from the Virgin Islands. Then we're gonna have a group that they represent the Caribbean. They're calling their name is the Caribbean Music Farm, and each member is from a different island, and it's so they're representing all the islands. So they're playing all the kinds of music that you'll want to hear. And then we have Miss Jamaican Sugar. Sugar is one of those rising stars from Jamaica, songwriter, singer, and she's going to be performing. And from the Twin Island nation of Trinidad and Tobago, Mikal Tija. And he's one of those, he's got a string of hits, and I know we're going to be dancing and singing once he hits the stage. So it is a day of fun, music, and food. And we are telling everybody it's free, but register at Eventbrite. Make sure you register and come on out. Parking is $10. But listen, you're gonna get so much entertainment, so much food, and of course we have vendors with novelties and food trucks there. So it's just that event that we're just gonna celebrate, and it's a taste of the Caribbean islands.
All right, so Caribbean, that's how we say it. Okay.
That's how I
I
say
think
it.
I think it's the Texan in me that keeps saying Caribbean, but Caribbean. And when people do come out, this is a family-friendly event. It's not just, for adults or anything. People can bring their entire families. They can go from the little kids to the grandmas, right?
That's correct. That's correct. Full family friendly event. And that's why it's from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. 5 great hours of just celebrating our Caribbean heritage, our culture. And we invite everyone, come get a taste of the Caribbean islands.
Well, obviously, it is a huge hit because this is the fifth annual Taste of the Caribbean Islands. And again, as Commissioner Edwards said, please RSVP. It is a free event. They just kind of want to know how many people they're going to have. Taste Carib Islands 2025. There it is right there on the screen, .eventbrite.com. So Taste Carib Islands 2025.eventbrite.com, just to give them a kind of a count of how many are going to come. But every year is a big event, and like you said, with the music as well, people can stay, they can have fun. It's socializing, it's meeting your neighbors, things that people don't necessarily do all the time anymore.
Right, and something special we're doing this year. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the volcano eruption in Montserrat, and we are commemorating that occasion. We have a special poet from Montserrat that's going to be performing, as well as a special display. So we want folks to come on out to just mark that occasion. That island pretty much from a thriving island, the volcano eruption, a lot of people had to flee and leave. So we're commemorating that and just remembering that incident there in Montserrat. We're also gonna have DJ Fergie. And our MC is Miss Jodian Gray. I mean, when she takes the stage, she brings a party with her. So again, something for everybody, and we want folks to come on out and celebrate.
All right, so put on your dancing shoes because we always usually have a floor out there so you can dance to all the different types of music. The DJ is going to be playing all different types of music. I think again that is one of the great things about the city of Miramar is that we could play any type of music and it would be right at home in the city of Miramar. So I'm sure he's going to mix it up and play a lot from all the Caribbean islands out there. And come on out and enjoy the food because listen, maybe you haven't had Bahamian food before. Maybe you haven't had Dominican food before. I believe you said there was another one, Jamaican, of course. So,
Jamaican, right?
yeah.
Puerto
So
Rican, you
yeah.
know. So come on out. Montserrat, they have some goat water, similar to what we have where we call it manish water, similar thing. So the good news again is, we celebrating our similarities and understanding our differences and uniting a community through food and music and just celebrating. So again, we're just asking everyone to come and join this celebration.
I love it. And it is a celebration. Again, June is Caribbean American Month. Of course, the Taste of the Caribbean Islands is the fifth annual one, brought to you by the City of Miramar. It's going to be at Regional Park Amphitheater, and it should be an awesome time. I know people are going to come out. They always do every year. And it is free, just $10 to park. But we would love to know if you're going to come. Taste Carib Islands 2025.eventbrite.com. Just kind of got to get a feel of how many people are going to be in the park that day. But we'd love for you to come and enjoy all the great different music that is going to be there, as well as being hosted by our very own Commissioner Carson Eddie Edwards. So thank you, Commissioner Edwards, for bringing this again this year. And we know everybody's going to come out, and we hope you guys have a wonderful time.
I thank you as well. And we see everybody June 28th for a taste of the Caribbean islands.
All right. And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm Tamara G. See ya.